Welcome back, everybody, to the Kerrnel Does Feed the Beast. We are on the Trek Ultimate Unleashed server, and we're still on 1.1.3. 1.1.5 of Unleashed came out just the other day, and it seems that we will be upgrading to that possibly this weekend. Not sure, but that's a good thing. But unfortunately, it's also screwed up a lot of my settings because I was playing 1.1.5 in single player, and now that I had to go back to 1.1.3, it's kind of had to reinstall, and basically I lost all my settings, so it kind of bites. I wish they'd do a little better with being able to play multiple versions of stuff, not just switch between the mod packs, but it is what it is. So I am back on the server. It's been a couple of weeks. Actually, it's probably been longer. I've released an episode in the interim, but the last time I actually played on the server was probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So we had done the purge, the purge of the chunk loaders, and so the chunk loaders were put back it took about 2 weeks for that, and then we were allowed to place them back in the game, but Trek had put them back in, but without being allowed to, they weren't loading when you were logged off. So, I'd gotten back on and rebuilt the boilers, and because they were not loading when we were logged off, and, I guess with server issues and whatnot, as you can see, I have no power. And our boilers blew up again. So that kind of forced me to stay off the server until we had chunk loading turned back on when we're logged off, which is apparently the case now. Trek said he had enabled that again. And that was the same update that he pointed out that we were going to be upgrading to 1.1.5. I'm just kind of doing a spot check here to make sure that the redstone conduit is not corrupted. Doesn't look like it, but then again, I haven't been on for a couple of weeks. So anyway, all of that's happened in the probably about 2 weeks ago. So I'm back on today. And so we're in a race against time to try and get our chunk loaders back in, not our chunk loaders, but there we go. Try and get the AE system back online because the boilers are not boiling. So this is probably out of fuel, and it is. You know what? Emergency refuel supply. This is not the first rodeo, sadly. Alright. That one there. What? Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll get that started, and we'll just try and refill it as we go until we get some power. So these things are coming in handy, and I used a lot of steel the last time this happened a couple of weeks back to rebuild them the first time. And I'm worried that we don't have enough steel. We did start it going again, but I don't know. So let's see. Why is that down to 0? Why don't we have any charcoal? Why don't we have any charcoal? we use it all? Oh, man. So irritating and so... Words cannot even describe the feeling. When you log in and you see this stuff happening. So let's see what's going on with the charcoal situation. So we are out of charcoal. That is superb. I don't know why we are out of charcoal. Man. So exhausting. So exhausting. So 1.1.5 was released, and... Oh, shoot. 1.5 was released. And for what... I honestly don't know what is going through the minds over at the people that kind of run the project for Feed the Beast, but... I mean, there were bugs in 1.1.4. 1.1.4 never got pushed to a recommended version. 1.1.5 has got a lot of bug fixes, but then they've decided to add a mod to the package. So they did this with Computercraft, and that was kind of why there was a lot of problems with 1.1.3. So they added it. The first version that came out for Unleashed had a different version of Computercraft, and then they switched that out in 1.1.2 or 3. That had problems to get ironed out. And then they added some more mods. And I guess some of those had issues as well. And now they're adding something called QCraft to 1.1.5. Now the thing with QCraft is that you need to have world gen for it, because there's an ore that is specific to there's an ore that is specific to QCraft. So why would you add a mod, halfway through a major version that requires a world gen? I guess, for those of you that are playing 1.1.5 on single player and want to start a new world, that's great. For people that have servers, that's great too. I guess you can just disable the mod, but I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Alright. So now I need to go... I hope I'm not dilly-dallying too much, because that power is going to go quick. And now that I think of it, probably need to dial it back a bit. Yeah. I think 75 worked last time. 70 maybe. What am I doing? So this is a problem that we don't have any of that. I might need to reevaluate what we're doing here, because this tree farm should be harvesting. Oh, tree farm should be harvesting, but there's no power for it. Oh my god, so now I know why there's none of this friggin' stuff. So when chunk loaders were re-enabled... Oh, Jesus. So when chunk loaders were re-enabled, what happened was we had one boiler, I guess, that was still online. It wasn't an issue when I wasn't logged in, but now that they're enabled... Oh, man. So this boiler has been sucking us dry all this time. Oh, man. So we don't have any fuel. So we're friggin' screwed. Oh, man. This sucks. This absolutely bites. Alright. So what do I need to do here? I need to drop... And TPS has been crappy since I logged on. And now my frames are getting down into the single digits again, so this is gonna be annoying. It really is. Crap. It's like it's a race against time, and I can't race because it's so slow. Oh, man. Alright, I need to get this steel stuff going. Steel. Solid fuel boiler. Can I not take it? Why won't it let me take it? Do I not have enough power? Didn't have enough power for the transaction. Well, that's great. So let's... I'm going to probably need about those. Liquid fuel boiler. And I need solid fuel boilers. Of those, and we need furnaces. All right. How are we doing at power? Not good. This is going to be really annoying. I don't know how much... If this doesn't improve when we upgrade to 1.5, I honestly... I mean, it's not a threat or anything, but I don't know how much longer I can play on the server. It's just... You know, between having to rebuild stuff all the time and the server issues that have been going on, I don't know how much more patience I have, to be honest. I mean, I can't do anything on base when I do get on. I mean, even if everything was going fine, I mean, look at my frames. They're terrible. So, I need to get this boiler back online. Liquid. And I need 9 of those. So the other, another thing, so a lot of the folks that used to play on the server for a while, Rassiper, who we were working on trying to get the wood for, he hasn't been on in over a week. Garrix hasn't been on in forever, about as long as I haven't been on, about 13 days. And Averix, who, if you might recall, we ran the prank against, she hasn't been on in about a month and a bit. At the time, I think she was having some issues with her internet, but I'm hoping everything's okay over there. So, I don't know, some of the longtime players haven't been around. I think Ray Dream? Yeah, Ray Dream, he hasn't been on in about a month either. So a lot of the longtime players haven't been around, and it's a little discouraging. And I mean, rightly, I understand why they haven't been around. I mean, I haven't been around myself, so... So what am I missing for this? Furnaces. No, I have those. Oh my god, get up the stairs! So slow. Jeez. Am I missing stuff? So the farm's probably out of dirt because the power's been on for it. And that's what it looks like over here. We're missing dirt because it's stuck on it. Steel plates. So that was my worry, is that we don't have any steel plates. And thankfully we have a stack of steel. Oh, this is... So it's going back in the system. Liquid. Need 9 of those. So anyway, it's been a while since I've been on the server, and been a while since anybody that I really played with has been on the server. I think Great Orator has been the only one that's been consistently on, and he's been doing apparently a lot of work over at Spawn, which we'll check out in a bit if I can get this stuff back online anytime soon. And I don't know. As I say, if the performance doesn't increase when we get to 1.5, I'm not sure how much longer I'll be on here. I think there's been discussion about going to a private mod pack for 1.6, I think. And I know that Trek's been working a lot on getting permissions to put something like that together, but I don't know, I don't know where that is. I don't know when that might be. We weren't talking about doing any sort of world reset until 1.6 or 1.1. Sorry. Yeah, the Minecraft 1.6 upgrade for FTB. So I know that this mod pack for Unleashed is on 1.5.2. And we're waiting to go to 1.6, but Feed the Beast hasn't released that yet. I think Direwolf 20 has been going through some stuff with ForgeCraft on his servers, testing out 1.6 stuff. But I don't know where things are with that. I don't know how imminent that is, and who knows when that's going to happen. But if things do, turn around, that'll be nice. But when we go to 1.5 of Unleashed. But I don't... Oh, there we go, 9. But I don't know... even if we do have that... Man. I'm going to need to get this... Where is it? Did I put it back? I did. God bless it. So anyway, I don't want to keep harping on it. But, I mean, that's the reality. There we go. We'll see how long that lasts. Hopefully it'll last us long enough to at least get one of these liquid boilers back online so that we can get... man, I'm gonna have to steal... God, I don't even have one of those. Aqueous accumulator, give me one. Okay. And let's get some water. Do I not have any water? Jeez. So I clicked it once and it got both buckets. So that is how bad this lag is. Down to 6 frames per second. This is awesome. Can't even turn the corner. Oh, so infuriating. I just want to get this done so that I can get back on the, log in later. And even then, I don't know how much I'll be on this week. I've got family coming into town. And just a lot of stuff going on. I'll be going out of town myself next week. So lots of stuff going on over here, and that's going to be kind of eating into a lot of playtime and recording time. Holy crap, man. Come on. Jesus. So as I say, I'm going to be busy. I've pre-recorded, I think, an episode. Possibly might get another one in. Maybe not. But I've got a recording of my Unepic series going. I've actually recorded a couple of episodes of a single-player world that I was working on. But I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with that or not. I may keep them around in case things don't work out here, in which case I'll have something I can fall back on and start releasing some of those. But we'll probably have some stuff released in the sometime middle of next week, or maybe early next week, so that you have something. Oh my lord! So you have something with which to watch on the channel. Assuming you follow me. Let me see anything? No. Oh, please, please, please. Just let me get this stuff in. 3 frames per second. Man. How did this one blow up down the end here? Okay, all of those look good. So now it's just a waiting game to... Jeez Louise. Alright, I'm going to have to log out in a minute. I just want to make sure that the system's still on. Nope, it's not. Awesome. Okay, 75 should be the threshold, if I'm not mistaken. Except with all this lag, it's probably going to take a second for it to realize that it's got the power it needs. Maybe not. Too much to ask for. Come Come on, man. Stabilize. Good lord. I don't know, man. This is... Oh, God. You know what? At this point, I don't care. Alright, I'm gonna have to log out for a second. Come back in. I have to basically relaunch my entire client. I don't know why that does that, but that's what's gonna happen. So, anyway, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. And I just realized that I can hear these stupid steam engines. And so one of the... I think I already mentioned this, but when I tried to... When I actually had to downgrade to log into the server from 1.1.5 to 1.1.3. Had to redo all the mods and everything like that. And apparently it's overwritten all of my configuration files and everything, so... I had actually turned the sound off for these things. So it's a little frustrating. So we got a ways to go yet. Another 30 degrees. And already I'm down to 9 frames per second. This is just too awesome for words. So there's not much I can do about that. You know, this boiler here is still getting blaze rods. It's generating power. So actually, that's good that it's generating power. I think. Yeah, it has to be. Because I can hear them. So I should be able to unhook this guy. He probably doesn't even have any power left in him. No, he does. He's not drawing anything because he doesn't need to. Oh, you know what? That's why it wasn't working, because it has to be attached to this block here. Oh, I'm a dingleberry. Alright. So, but that's fine. We're getting enough power into the system now. I don't know what's happening to the charcoal, though. Where's it going? Oh, I know where it's going. It's going into the overflow chest for the emergency storage. So let me plop these guys down and get them to start doing their thing. So frames seems to have jumped back up, I think. Yeah, do that here. Okay. So we'll scoot down here to the overflow chest. Nope. So where is it all going? It's not going there. Where is our charcoal? Oh, I know where our charcoal is going. It's going in here. No, it's going in here. There we go. So it's not going in there because it's full. So where is it going? It's going in here. Like, did I repair that? I thought that was damaged. Am I going insane? Probably. All of those look good. So when did this start getting up to full temperature? I am so confused right now. You know what? I had redone the power as well, and I can't remember how I did the how I did the power distribution. I know we've got some of these set up, but where did I set them up? I don't remember what I did with them. They're not back here, I don't think. 70,000. I don't think Grasshopper's going to be back for it, though. Okay, so these are Tesseracts. Oh, I know where they are. They're down the basement. Alright, so that's why the system wasn't getting enough power, because there's still a draw from all these other systems. Alright. That makes sense now. Still doesn't take away from the fact that this has been a very frustrating thing. Alright. So did the red net survive? So I don't... where... No, it didn't. There was a block right here. And now it's not there anymore. So let me put a lever on this side. And we don't have any... What happened to all my levers? We used to have a ton of them. So that's going to use up a lot of this stuff, and I want to get... actually, you know what? We can turn this back on over here. What? What was that? Alright. Close that up. Still more or less full there. Town perm plot set mobs off false. Alright, and go. So again, the grinders are working because they are on... Oh, you dingle dumbass. Forgot you can't punch those. So the mobs are... The grinders are on because the grinder system, and the entire mob system for that matter, is still working off of the solar panels up top. So we're not at the mercy of those, and now I know why we aren't getting any more charcoal, because this thing is supposed to power the induction furnace. And we've got how many liquid? That's solid. We need 3. Oh, come on, man. Alright, what are we missing? What are we missing now? And I still don't know where that charcoal is going. It's not going anywhere. I keep saying that. And I just said... Oh, get with it, man. Charcoal is not going anywhere because we're not generating any charcoal because the furnaces are off that make the charcoal. That is why we don't have any charcoal. And I need to look at this thing here. So we should have liquid. It's just too slow. Oh, come on, dude. 1 frame per second. Alright, I'm logging off again. Jesus, this is such a pain. Okay, we're back, and we are at... Well, we were at 19 frames, and now we're down to 12. That's just awesome. Alright, so we've got our... No, we don't. That's how bad it was. It didn't even register that we got it. Alright, so we got those. We've got enough of these. Alright, let's go start that other one. So this should probably eat into half... Probably about half of the liquid... excuse me, the ethanol that we have back there. Oh my lord. Oh, come on. I thought I had enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. God. So how did that retain its temperature? That doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, so those I think are okay. So now I need the turbine. We need more than one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's put that in here. So now we should be generating power for the furnaces. Well, there we are. Not even sure I care about those as much. So we're at 6%, so this is going to take a while for it to heat up. Same for this. Alright. Compressor. Yeah, one of the... If things ever get back to normal, I really want to redo this room and make the machines a little more efficient. These things are great. We may add more of them, or we may switch over to, not macerators, but the electric furnaces and just stick them full of upgrades so that we can quickly do stuff. I want to replace these things over here because they're so slow. So slow. The pulverizer, I mean, they only take, what, 4 MJ or something? Or 2? 4. So they don't take a lot of power, and they don't really output much. The only benefit to these are really as a starter block, I think, because they do give you side bonus material when you're trying to either pulverize or smelt stuff. But for long-term stuff, the industrial craft machines are a lot better for that, and a lot faster, and I don't know about efficient, because they do suck a lot of power, but we have the power to give, so why not? So anyway, so we've got those 2 boilers back online, so I guess we got 3 of them total, assuming we don't have another. Well, so apparently there's going to be another purge of chunk loaders. I don't know when, and it might even be a regular thing. So I don't know. If we have more boilers blow up because of that, then I don't know. That'll kind of push me over the edge, I think. But so let's get some of these solid ones back in here, and I think we can get away with 18. Nope, I need to have an aqueous accumulator. How are we doing this back here? And I need water, and I don't have any water down here. Probably could get it from the liquid transposer down in the machine room, but this is just as fast, I think. There we go. Getting low on the frames again. There's one. And there's 2. Okay. And let's put this on here. Just don't have any patience anymore. Alright. So let's get these guys back in here. Holy crap, come on, man. This is nuts. And I think I had this set to charcoal only, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Don't use up all my charcoal, man. Use my blaze rods. Blaze rods. Gonna use the blaze rods, I think, exclusively until we get a couple of these bad boys up to speed. Get a surplus going of. Wait. Is this filling up? Alright. I need to set this thing. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Liquid's fine. these guys should be good to go. Going to eat into a lot of our blaze rods, though. This is probably going to eat into more than half of what we have, which is not good because we can't sustain it. But so where are these going? I don't have them being used anywhere else. We're not using them here. Not using them here. Oh, yeah, we are. Not using them there. Oh, go around the corner, my God. Okay, so those are accumulating, and those will continue to increase as the induction furnace temperatures get back up to snuff. Tree farm looks like it's tree farming, which is good. Second level tree farm looks like it's tree farming. And I think we're still good with that. Garrick's was working on that before we kind of took a hiatus. That was kind of going to be a boat dock, and he built a tunnel through the mountainside there, which was going to be pretty cool. So we'll have to see if maybe Garrick's comes back. But I think a lot of that's going to be determined on whether or not, we continue to have issues or not. Because we can't be rebuilding stuff every time we come back on the server. I mean, as it is, I think it's probably been about a month. And I was on the server for maybe a couple of days. And most of that time was spent rebuilding stuff. And I did start a project just outside Spawn that was hopefully going to be done before Halloween or for Halloween. But because I knew that things were going to be going on here, family coming into town, that my playtime was going to be limited. So I was kind of hoping to finish that. But I haven't been on in about a week and a half since the last time the boiler blew up. So there wasn't a way I was going to finish that. And I don't have time this weekend to really work on it at all either. So it'll have to wait. And, maybe if I get time down the road, I'll finish it. And it'll just be something fun to do. So a lot of this stuff is just pushed to the side. The bees are doing whatever they're doing. So I think this is pretty much where I'm going to leave the episode. I think I can cut it down a bit. So that's where we're at. I guess everything's back online for now. I'll probably have to come back on once, maybe tomorrow, for a couple of minutes. Won't be very long, so I won't be recording anything. But I'm going to come back online so that I can change the fuel out so that we are using the charcoal instead of the blaze rods, because the blaze rods are going to go pretty quick. I think we can support possibly 2 boilers on them, but we certainly can't support 3. So we're going to have to switch over to charcoal, but I do want to get that up a bit. So, and I also want to get it through the heat up process, because the heating up process just eats these things for like they're cookies. Oops. So you can see that going down. So we've got the blaze farm running, but boilers are just eating through those. So thankfully they're not eating at them too fast, so I'll probably have enough time between now and tomorrow to at least get the boilers up to temperature, and then we can convert over to charcoal, and hopefully, at least as far as the system goes, everything will be back to the way it was before the boilers blew up. And we'll kind of go from there and see how things are. But this frame thing really needs to get fixed, because you can't play on the base. I mean, you can't do anything around the base. It just takes too much time. Too much time, too much frustration. You can't get anything done. You screw stuff up, so you have to redo it. I mean, you've seen the just right clicking would place 2 blocks because of all of that. And I think, actually, if I check TPS, so it's actually gone up in the last half hour or so. When I first logged on, I think it was around 11. So it's around 13 now, but it's been pretty low most of the day from what I saw on the website. So hopefully we can get that fixed. Really hoping that if Trek gets time to upgrade to 1.1.5 this weekend, that will fix a lot of the issues. So we'll have to see how that goes. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful, because I really would like to get back to playing on the server. There's still some things that I want to do, but if it's gonna be like this, I can't see a way that I can do any of that stuff. So I was hoping to leave it on a happy note, but that is the reality. And so hopefully everything works out fine. Hopefully the boilers don't blow up tonight. And I noticed that half of our cows are gone. I don't know where they went. I think I might have commented on that. I can't remember. Oh, I don't know. So until next episode, hopefully the next episode comes out sooner rather than later. Hopefully the upgrade to 1.1.5 goes nice. And so until then, please do take care, and we will catch you later.